What is up, my tankers? Spang here, bringing you another World of Tanks gameplay commentary. This is a viewer-submitted replay from Beast, part of the Mad 2 clan. I don't believe you were in that last time you submitted me a replay there, bud. And I have to say, this is going to be a standard battle on Prokhorovka. And there is other types of battles on here, or at least there was. I do believe they took out the assault game mode in a recent patch, so that doesn't happen anymore. For whatever reason, Beast seems to be AFK, and let's talk about the teams here for a moment. I do have to say the enemy team is at a slight disadvantage due to the fact that they don't have nearly as many tier 7s, and it just seems as if Beast's team does have a tank advantage. It doesn't seem as if they do. But it's nothing significant enough to where the enemy team can't overcome it. So I'm optimistic. Beast still AFK here, and apparently Shell's getting fired at his teammates. I have no idea what in the world is going on. Let's look around. Who is shooting at their teammates? These Panthers, I have no idea what his team is doing. Come on. Really? What is going on here, people? And Beast, get your head in the game, please. Okay, he did tell me this was the best match he had in his Lowe in the 600 battles he's played in it. Yeah, what are you doing, Panther? Apparently, the IS-6 does not know how to say Panther. But let us continue on. Now, this is the continuation of 8.2 replays that I have been bringing basically non-stop to my channel. Hopefully I will be able to finish these out by the time the weekend's up and join you guys and join the rest of all of the World of Tanks players in 8.3. I have not played this game in 2 weeks now? 2 weeks, I think. And I kind of miss it. Oh, finally, Beast, are you here? I think he's getting at his computer for whatever reason. He was AFK. There we go, finally. The Lowe is certainly a decent tank. It has pretty good penetration, not as high of penetration as the T-34, but still very good, more than enough penetration for a tier 8 vehicle. And its average damage, if I recall correctly, is 320. Again, not as heavy hitting as the T-34, but yeah, there we go. 234 pen and 320 damage. So if you want the heaviest hitting tier 8 premium vehicle, you go for the T-34. If you want a good middle of the road, you go for the Lowe, and if you want, I don't know what to make of the IS-6. It has good armor. It's pretty bouncy due to how sloped it is, but I think the IS-6 is a bit like is another intermediate tank. A little lighter and a little more maneuverable and rapid rate of fire than the Lowe, but not as heavily armored or survivable as the KV-5. So each tier 8 premium tank does have its own role, and you really need to assess that whenever you choose a tier 8 premium tank. And I have yet to buy any premium tanks. I got my T-34 from when the switch happened. Now, the enemy team having killed 2 scouts, nothing significant. Same being for Beast's team, they killed a scout. So, no significant losses for either team at this point. Beast really not missing out on much. A T-29 and a T-150, one of those tier 6s that really has set the balance in Beast's team's favor. Simply another T-150, how cute. I don't know if T-150s can even get through the frontal armor of a Lowe. I know they can't get through the turret armor because the turret armor on a Lowe is very fearsome. It is not something easy to get through. And if I'm saying the tank name wrong, I've always pronounced it Lowe, so please don't hate. But if I am wrong, I would love for you to tell me otherwise. But I'm getting off subject. Kill that Pershing. We all know I am not too much of a fan of the Pershing. I much prefer the T-26 to the M-26. It is just better in every conceivable way. And here we go, the T-50 telling his team, wow, I can't believe I didn't take notice of that. There's no artillery for either team. Therefore, those scouts pretty much being useless. And my recommendation, if you're a scout in this type of situation, if you're a tier 4 tank scout in a tier 8 match with no artillery, hide in your base. I know it's kind of a stupid thing to say, but the best thing you can do for your team is look for an opening and at the late game and go for the cap. That's help your team capture if that opportunity presents itself. There we go, a T-150 getting eliminated, not a significant loss for the enemy team. Looks like that other T-150 will be eliminated by Beast here. There we go. Oh, not quite. I was hoping he got a really low damage roll, hitting for only 284 when his average damage is 320. That's unfortunate. And tanks getting eliminated left and right. Significant pushes for both teams in this city area, and tanks being a little more aggressive and out in the open due to the fact there is no artillery. And that's what you'll see if tank players do take notice, and they often do, that there is no artillery. They will be less cautious and spend less time hiding behind things. So the matches do tend to be a bit more fast-paced, but at the same time, I kind of like the fact that if things start going bad, I can get artillery support on my location if my artillery is good. If they aren't good, well, then I'm kind of screwed, because that means the enemy arty is going to rain death down upon me. T-34, that big gun, possibly going to be eliminated from the match, but no, he will bounce a shell. Beast apparently just skimming the top of the turret, and he's using the T button, what used to be the attacking button. It is now the requesting fire button, which is more or less telling your team, hey, personally, I enjoyed the old method where it said you were targeting them. When you say requesting fire, it's kind of like saying, I just like the old system. Requesting fire implies you need help, whereas the old system, you could say, hey, I'm about to shoot this guy, and if he's at low health, your team knew not to shoot him. And yes, a lot of players might still treat it as that, but it's very misleading for anyone who takes it in its literal meaning, which is, hey, I need some help shooting this guy, when in fact that might not be the case at all. You might just be marking him and saying, I don't need any help, he's about to die. That's all you need to know. Don't waste your shots is essentially what it used to mean. But anyway, Tiger 2, city push still going pretty strong. The enemy team pulling ahead by 2 tanks yet again, though I still see it's very conceivable that this can go either way. Now losing by 1 tank for Beast, and his team probably gonna pull this out. There we go, even teams yet again. Beast up to 2 kills, still doing rather well on health. Approximately, I don't know what that percentage would be, but it's over 50%, I can tell you that. I'd say maybe 60%. Taking a shot for no damage and bouncing another one. T-34 eliminated from the field, and their team losing a tier 8. I think that is, nope, the 3rd tier 8 the enemy team has lost, so the favor of the battle significantly towards Beast's team. I mean, his team has yet to lose a single tier 8 tank, and the enemy team has lost 3 of their tier 8s. Definitely indicating that even though it's only a 1 tank lead, it is a very large tank lead in terms of what each team has available to them. Don't get me wrong, it can still go either way, and that's what I was talking about earlier. That shell hit the turret and bounced right off. I have no idea what's trying to shoot him, but it's not doing anything but bouncing shells. And there's another bounce. It is very possible, greater than 50% chance Beast will kill that T-150. I almost called it a T-20 in 1 shot. The 36-1 definitely going to survive at least that shot. And that's, like I said, I like to have the hit points above each tank so I can gauge if I'm going to kill them and how likely it is I will kill them. If it's a 100% chance, or if it's a 50% chance or so, or, you know, that type of gameplay. Anyone who plays with percentages, I would highly advise switching to hit points and learning gun damage values. Just saying. But Beast kind of getting close to dying here almost. I say it close, but he can survive at least 2 more shots from a high damage gun. More likely than not, 3 shots. And hopefully he can eliminate this IS-6 to the far left. I'm sorry, his far right. The far left on the map. The 1 line. And his team doing definitely well for themselves now. 3 kills ahead, and the enemy team really dwindling. Only 2 tier 8s left, while his team still has 5 tier 8s. Not looking very good. The Pershing probably about to die right here. There we go. Another tier 8 eliminated, and Beast really just sitting in the center and picking off tanks left and right. Quite literally switching back and shooting left, then shooting right and getting kills. He's up to kill number 5, doing very well. And he's asking his team to please let him get Top Gun. I've been known to ask that a few times, and hell, I've been known to give it to people a few times. Even if they don't ask, I just let them have it. Due to the fact I'm a team player, I like people getting awards. If someone's about to get a Top Gun, they have 5 kills, there's 1 or 2 tanks left, I'll let them get the shot. Yeah, why not? I like doing nice things for people. I do not like being nice to the enemy team, however. If we're about to capture, I very much will go hunting for you and try to kill you before my team captures, because I want to kill all of you and give you all big repair bills. So if you're on the enemy team, no mercy, but if you're on my team, expect me to do nice things for you. This IS about to get eliminated. Beast about to secure kill number 6 if his team is nice enough. And there we go. Kill number 6, Top Gun going to him. And he is very happy about that. Yes, thank you, is what he has just told his team. The Og Panther apparently eliminating that T-69. Come on, T-69. You're a tier 8 light tank with an auto-loading cannon, and that is a tier 7 tank destroyer. You should have had that. Okay. Not knowing the circumstances, it's entirely conceivable that T-69 was very hurt, but in an even one-on-one fight, usually T-69 beats out Yogg Panther. So, just saying. I have yet to earn my Yogg Panther, and I never will earn my Yogg Panther. I'm going straight from the Tiger P to the Ferdinand. So, and I played up to the Stug. I did not bother with the Yogg Panther 4, and I will not bother with the Yogg Panther. But at this point, his team has definitely won. They still have 4 tier 8 tanks, and 2 tier 7s. They're going to capture the base before the enemy can even remotely capture. It's not even close at this point. And Beast really just setting himself up nicely in the center, able to shoot absolutely everything. And his team really wanting to kill this last tank on the enemy's team. And this is what I would be doing in this situation. I'd say screw capturing. He's going to die. So it's going to be 2 Lows and a T-29 taking shots at him. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Kill number 7. Very well played, Beast. Very happy he got 7 kills. If this was an older version of World of Tanks, he would have gotten something called the Bolter's Medal. That no longer exists. There is now the Radley Walters Medal. Another one I can't recall the name of, and Pool's Medal, which are all very, very, very impressive. I can't remember what I think Pool's Medal is. Gosh, I'm not even going to speculate. I know there are medals for different ranges, but I don't know them off the top of my head. They are so rarely awarded. But if you like this video, click that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you got a replay, just check in the description, check the replay submission video, and then submit. Thank you very much. And this has been Thing. I've been signing off. What? Later, guys.